Welcome back to my channel. So today we have an exciting topic to discuss, that is React router nested routes. So let me quickly start it. So if you see, I have created this basic React app that contain three link in the sidebar and a content area that is rendered based on the link. So it looks like this. If I refresh the page, go to home page. Yeah, on home page, about page, and contact us page. Let me do one thing. I will make it side by side so that you can get it. So now before v6 we have to provide this like different three routes that are essentially start with the slash about, and all these are related to each other, but with the react v6 you can define nested route inside one of the parent route. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly comment it out. So and I'm going to define brand new route on the top. So let me quickly it. Yeah, so inside it I'm going to define another route, so child route one. So if I go to about and our work section slash about slash work, it will render the work component, you can see. Similarly, if I want to that info section, I will go to here and change it. Company info component is rendering. So now here you don't have to say this slash about, you can remove it, because what is going to happen that whatever route is defined inside this gonna take this slash about by default. So if I remove it as well, slash about and slash about from here as well. Moving ahead, but if we want to render some component for this slash about as well, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the same component. Say I'm going to provide it as element, and here what I'm going to do, I'm going to render another component that is slash about here. So here in this case we don't have provide this path variable, we can only provide the index, that is, you can see, is a boolean. So by default it is 2. If I go right, what it will do, it will take this slash about as an index and render the slash about component. If I go to slash about component, you can see slash about component is getting rendered, and also this work is properly, like we have this over. So now with nesting in React router, you can create the layout as well. Suppose there's some component where there are some component where you want to render some common code for other component as well, so you can use it as a nesting component. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to component and I'm going to create a about layout section so that it will work as a layout as well. So I'm going to here and I'm going to create that about layout component, and here I'm going to render all of my these links. So what I'm going to about section, cut it out, here what I will do, I will only keep this slash about. Yeah, so now suppose I want to render this layout for the other child component of slash about and whatever the component is. Link is not I have to import it here. Here I have to now provide the path as well, because for that path that starts with slash about, this component is going to be the layout and all the like render below it. So what I'm going to do, as about, so whenever I'm on slash about, that component will gonna render. You can see slash about, this component render. So it is not working because in this about layout we have to provide the outlet component, and based on the outlet position, whatever is the child component, that component is going to render. So I will import this. This is a component that we have to import from the React outer DOM. So we have this layout. So if I go to our work, that layout component is sharing among all the child components. So here one more thing, in the outlet section, if we want to pass some information, so we can do that here as well. Suppose I want to pass this object, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to one of the child component of that slash spout, say our, and I'm going to use that use outlet context hook that is provided by the React router. I open my console, our work. If I go to our work, you can see, yeah, that's all about React router.